toda esta comida, se não fosse resgatada por nós, ia para o lixo. E as pessoas iam ao caixote do lixo. Porque foi assim que o projeto Refood Estrela nasceu. Refood tem como missão o resgate do desperdício alimentar e a sua distribuição pelas famílias carenciadas. E toda a comunidade da freguesia é convidada a participar no projeto. É um projeto 100% voluntário.
Refood is an innovative project that rescues food condemned to the trash, but food in perfectly good condition, and then delivers it to the people who need it. That's what Refood is.
Today we are here in Refood Estrela, where we will be asking Hunter Halder a couple questions about Refood itself and how he came up with this great idea.
Nobody knows where ideas come from, including me. But the context of the idea was the following. My sources of income ended in 2009, and I had to think about what I was going to do with my time. And so I decided that the next career would be that. It would be something that would change the reality of people, particularly people who needed help. I was at dinner with my daughters, and one of them asked what would happen to the salad bar at the end of the night. It's right by our table. And I said that, it's going to the trash. It doesn't have a big future. And she said that was a shame. And I said, yes, but it's not just the salad bar. It's all the food they've prepared and not sold that they're not going to sell tomorrow is going to the trash tonight. And she said that was a big shame. And I said, yes, but it's not just this restaurant, but all the restaurants in Lisbon and all the restaurants in the world. So the size of that shame is not small. And none of this gave her any comfort. She wasn't too happy about it. She wanted to blame the employees of the restaurant. And I explained that they were at the end of their work shift. They were tired. They had to go home. They didn't know who needed the food. And, it's just not their fault. Put this project right beside those. And as soon as I did that, I showed it to my son. And he said immediately that it would work. And it wouldn't just work, but that it was universal and had to have a universal name. And he gave it the name Refood. He said something simple that tells a story, Refood, boom, Refood. And so I did it and put the other projects aside and launched it within 3 months. Refood has is working in phases. It's like a rocket. First phase was kind of primitive, riding around on the bicycle in the rain and with the soup, and then more people came, and then you have to organize and have to understand how to divide the work up and how to organize it, and then came the challenge of replicating, and then standardizing the replication, and all along there's the challenge of involving more people and getting the word out. So there's a lot of different kinds of challenges in Refood, and it's always changing, and so that's fun. And so, I'm going to do that. But I do have some other ideas besides the original ones. It's not really has to do with what I'm planning. It has to do with what people want. And there are people in other countries that want to do Refood, and we have an obligation to develop the tools and put them at their disposal. So, Refood will be international in 2015. And, we have to give the tools to everybody that wants to do it.
After asking Refood's founder, Hunter Halder, a few questions, I still had the opportunity to ask one of Refood Estrela's coordinators, Maria João Souza, A couple of questions about how Refood Estrela started and how Refood is associated to the ASAI, the American Society of Association Executive.
Se a ASAI vier aqui e nos tiver que fechar o centro porque nós não cumprimos todas as regras, esta comida vai voltar a ficar nos caixotes de lixo e estas pessoas vão voltar a ir para os caixotes de lixo. Portanto, acho que como é que se chega a um núcleo Refood? Chega-se a um núcleo Refood por uma vontade de pessoas, portanto isto é um projeto de pessoas para pessoas, não é o Hunter nem ninguém que vem dizer não há aqui ninguém que queira abrir um núcleo, não é assim, é alguém, ou, por exemplo a nossa experiência, um grupo de pessoas que não conseguia olhar para aquela imagem permanente das pessoas a ir ao caixote de lixo e a encherem os seus sacos para casa. Portanto, que não se ficou por aí e que decidiu unir-se e dizer o que é que nós podemos fazer. E na altura, isto foi em 2013, ao finais de 2012, e na altura, 2013, e na altura nós já tínhamos conhecimento do projeto Refood. Então, ok, vamos contactar o projeto Refood. Contactámos o Hunter e ele disse-nos, ok, não há, vocês acham que há fome na freguesia? Há fome na freguesia. Constatamos permanentemente as pessoas a ir aos caixotes de lixo. Sim, senhora, então vocês têm que formar primeiro uma equipa. Nós viemos para trás, formámos uma equipa. Formámos uma equipa, têm que procurar ter o vosso espaço. Procurámos ter o nosso espaço. Procurámos ter os nossos beneficiários. Nós, tudo. Percebes o que eu quero dizer? A comunidade para a comunidade. Portanto, todos nós somos da freguesia, todos nós gestores, portanto, pessoas que estão, no fundo, na liderança do projeto. Portanto, tivemos que fazer todo este trabalho e mostrar à Refood for Good, que é a instituição, a IPSS, à qual nós estamos ligados e que, no fundo, somos um membro, não é? Tivemos que demonstrar que tínhamos todos os quesitos. Tínhamos equipa, tínhamos espaço, tínhamos número de beneficiários que justificavam a abertura do centro e tínhamos número de parceiros que justificavam, no fundo, o nosso produto. Nós somos uma grande família.